If nobody had money to buy anything, that would definitely lead to a collapse, but we don't know who would have money or who wouldn't have money, who would. Like, there's a lot of poor in Skyrim already. Like, no one's to say that they can't just, be self-sufficient and be what they are currently. Like, the continent's not exactly in the best position right now with the Empire. I don't think the Empire being kicked out would have very much effect to anything. I feel like it would just simply be the Empire's gone, problem solved, and everything kind of continues onward. And hello to the new viewers who've arrived as well. Just kind of having a conversation with. Sorry, I can't remember your name, and but because I'm just kind of tabbing quickly back and forth between Skyrim. Staff of Magnus, I think it was. But yeah, Magnus and I have been going back and forth for a while. He's essentially talking about why Skyrim should be on the Imperial side, or why Skyrim should stay with the Imperials, whereas I'm talking more for why Skyrim shouldn't be with the Imperials. Like, it kind of goes back and forth because there's not really much or not way of seeing everything as it is. Like, as it stands right now, like, look for it kind of Skyrim is kind of self-sufficient in a sense. Like, each town has like their blacksmiths, their other stuff that pours in money into the township.
Welcome to war, maidens. Take a look.
Even if it's, not as good as it would have been with, the leadership of the Imperials.
Good doing business with you.
Right behind you. How can I serve you, my friend? I'll lead, I'll follow.
We've got small weapons as well. Take a look.
Yep. Well, that's good. You should always, even if you agree with something's base cause, you can always sit there and find grief in whatever they're doing, whether it's whatever they're doing is right or whatever they're doing is wrong. Like, the Stormcloaks, for example, should be for the betterment of the betterment of their people, and they can't do that by making enemies such as the non-Nords who are living in their township.
I ain't done nothing. Oh, thank you. Divine blessing, Colonel.
Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh, it's a deer. I thought it was telling me to kill somebody's dog. Jamora Pit Fighter. Like, the core problem of both sides is they need to be more cooperative. Like, the Empire's not going to be able to fight the war against the Thalmar with Skyrim at odds with them, but at the same time, Skyrim does need the Empire to some extent, whether it's protection or funding. But they both need each other, and they both don't realize that, and they're essentially just butting heads over other just through most of their stuff, and it's not going to work out.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
True, but I feel like anybody could take over the East Empire, at least to an extent. They're not going to be able to, have the full effect of it. But if they set up shipping and we're able to, trade with Hammerfell, trade with Morrowind, trade with any of the other continents, they could essentially have a slight backing for that. They're not going to be as prominent without trading to the Empire, but that's to say, if they don't end up trading with the Empire in their own right, they could easily, get the Empire to go, hey, you know what? We'll allow you guys to just be your own nation, do your own thing, and be allies. Will the Stormcloaks do it? I don't know. Probably not, but who's to say once everything's said and done, there will be Stormcloaks. Like right now, it might be the Stormcloaks are a means to an end, which is to get the Empire out of Skyrim. Like, it could work either way, as the Empire realizes that they're not the ruling power of Skyrim. Things would work out, but also, they could just essentially take Skyrim as allies as opposed to the treatment they're giving them currently, which kind of sadly is this way the Nords have been treating everybody else. Or not everybody else, from the Nords, but the Stormcloaks, with the example, going back to the Dark Elves that live in the Grey Quarter. Though that is definitely not a way you're gonna make friends, and that is definitely not a way to get your cause to, grow. Hammerfell's had issues with the Empire and end up getting rid of them, or getting rid of their alliance, they're essentially getting rid of them. Oh, almost made it that time. But Hammerfell was able to oust the Empire and then hold their own against Salmar. There could be a common allyship between the two of them, but I don't know. It just comes down to both sides just being essentially stuck in their ways. They both think blood's the best way to get everything said and done, and it's not the greatest way for them to do so. Like neither side needs this war. They just need to come to terms, and that would create a stronger effect by far. Whether it's just allies with a common enemy, which there's a big amount of, like Hammerfell, Skyrim, and the Empire, or as an empire as itself. Oh no, definitely. It wouldn't be convenient, but I mean, like, they could definitely still trade with them and still have that numbers game in a sense, or that standing in a sense, because they have the like they sent the Alakir over to Skyrim looking for Sadia. They could easily set up some form of partnership, whether it's on a bigger scale or a smaller scale. I don't know. It might be difficult for them to be allies for the long term, but if it came down to an alliance just to take like the quell the Thalmar imposing on on almost every other province, or every other province, there could probably be something that works out enough to get all of them to do something. Whoa, this place is wild. Okay, collapsed tunnel. Sometimes the enemy of my enemy is my friend is sometimes enough of a bond to hold everything together. Wow, what did I step on? I should really start carrying some torches around with me. Okay, there's nothing really up there. Alright, well, have a good one, Magnus. Hopefully you stop by again. Have a great day. Ooh, boss chest. Whoa. Ow. Oh god. I don't want to take that.
A new hand
Touches
touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and
And
obey.
obey.
A
A
foul
foul darkness has seeped into my temple.
A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilfree. I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Wow. We are all we are all glitched in here now. There we go. Oh, neat. That's the beginning area. Nice. Wow. Some of these dungeons are really, really nice. Simple, but nice. Let's see. Conjuration. Okay, you're going up nice and slowly now.
What's inside?
Shut up, Lydia. We're literally just in that cave. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here. Switch my perk to Mage Stone so I can level up my conjuration faster. My one hand is going up.